Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you stopping by our little spot to hang out with us today. If you like the music on this channel, go to our YouTube music channel at Drizzlerworks Music, or just click on the link in this video. There we have calming and study music to chill out to or for your next grind. Your support helps us reach good people like yourself. So with that said, do you ever look at your to-do list and think, why can't I just get moving? Why am I so lazy lately? You might be surprised to know that most of the time, it's not laziness that's holding you back, it's overwhelm. The truth is, the human brain isn't naturally designed to tackle 20 things at once. When your mental plate starts overflowing, your nervous system often reacts by freezing. What looks like procrastination or laziness on the outside is usually your mind's emergency brake, trying to protect you from stress overload. Think of it this way. Imagine opening too many apps on your phone at once. Sooner or later it lags, it shuts down, or it pushes you to close everything. Now replace the phone with your brain. That shutdown feeling? That's what you're calling laziness. But what's really happening is overstimulation and exhaustion. This is important to recognize because if you constantly label yourself lazy, you attach shame to something that can be solved with strategy. Instead of feeling broken, you can learn to manage overwhelm and unlock productivity again. Why overwhelm feels like laziness? Overwhelm shows up in sneaky ways. Sometimes it's the endless notifications, sometimes it's too many projects, and sometimes it's hidden pressure, like comparing yourself to others. Your system doesn't say, I'm overwhelmed. Instead it says, let's avoid this. Let's scroll on social media, or let's take a nap. But underneath there's a powerful truth. You still care. People who are truly lazy don't spend their time worrying about not doing enough. They don't criticize themselves for not being more productive. The fact that you feel guilt or self-disappointment proves you're not lazy. You're overwhelmed, anxious, and maybe burned out. Step 1, shrink the mountain. Picture all your tasks as a mountain piled high. From the bottom, it looks impossible. So instead of climbing, you stop, stare, and sit down. The fix? Shrink the mountain into pebbles. Break every big task into the tiniest, almost laughably small steps. Instead of saying, I need to organize the whole garage, say, I'm just going to put away these 2 boxes. If you tell yourself, I'll write 30 pages, you'll quit before starting. But if you tell yourself, let me just write a single paragraph, your brain accepts it. Momentum is magic. One small step often leads into several more, but even if it doesn't, progress is still progress. Step 2, separate your real priorities. Overwhelm often comes because we treat everything as equally important. But the truth is, it's not. Answering every email the second it lands, not as important as finishing the project your boss needs by Friday. Washing your car, probably less urgent than making dinner for your kids tonight. Try this exercise. Write down every single thing in your head, then circle only the 3 things that actually matter today. Those 3 become your real to-do list. Everything else waits. This keeps your mental bandwidth free for what counts. Step 3, externalize the noise. Part of feeling overwhelmed is carrying an entire swirling cloud of tasks inside your head. The mind tricks you into thinking about them non-stop because it doesn't want you to forget. That mental loop consumes energy, and energy drain feels exactly like laziness. The fix? Get it out of your head and put it where you can see it. Paper, an app, sticky notes, somewhere consistent. That way your brain relaxes, knowing it won't lose track. Suddenly you're lighter, more focused, and free to act. Step 4, balance effort with recovery. Sometimes overwhelm doesn't come from too many tasks, but from too little rest. Without recovery, every task feels 10 times heavier than it is. You're not lazy for wanting to rest. You might actually be running on an empty tank. So, schedule downtime the same way you schedule responsibilities. That doesn't mean endless scrolling, by the way. Quality rest means naps, walks, stretches, calming music, or 5 minutes of stillness. Build recovery into your day, and you'll find more energy waiting for you when it's time to move. Step 5, redefine success. Many people feel overwhelmed because their definition of productive is perfection. If they can't finish everything flawlessly, they label themselves as lazy failures. But done is better than perfect. Small, consistent wins build more confidence than rare, massive victories. So celebrate your wins, big or small. Did you finally open that email you've been avoiding? That's a victory. Did you fold half the laundry before running out of steam? Celebrate that too. You're building momentum one step at a time. Mindset shift. You're not lazy. Think about this. Has there ever been a time when you were deeply excited about something, maybe a vacation, a new video game, or a personal project, and you had zero trouble rushing into action? If you were truly lazy, motivation would never exist. But the very fact that you can act when emotionally engaged proves you're capable. This means you're not lazy, you're human. And humans freeze when too many stressors hit at once. Give yourself compassion, then give yourself better structure. Quick real-life tools you can use today. The 2-minute rule. If it takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. You'll lighten your list instantly. Time blocking. Dedicate specific times to certain tasks instead of multitasking all day. Environment reset. Overwhelm worsens in clutter. Clean up your desk or room for 5 minutes before working. Single task focus. Switch your brain out of everything at once mode. Give yourself permission to handle one task fully. Here's the bottom line. You're not broken, you're not lazy, and you're not beyond fixing. You just need to shift focus from shame into strategy. Break things down, set real priorities, and allow yourself to rest when needed. With that mix of clarity and compassion, you'll find the energy to move forward again. So the next time the voice in your head calls you lazy, pause and challenge it. Ask, am I actually lazy or am I overwhelmed? Chances are you'll know the answer. And once you do, you'll have the power to choose your next step, not from guilt, but from understanding. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe. I have more videos, so feel free to watch them as well. I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you. See you in the next video.